Hey everyone, Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies here. I hope you're doing well. Today's video is asking the question, do you have multiple niches, or is your niche actually the same person at 3 different stages in their life? This is something I've started to notice with people where they come to me sort of feeling overwhelmed. They feel like they've got too many target markets, too many different types of people they're going after. But when we look at it, you can see that actually it's the same person at different stages in their journey. So a few examples of this, might be one of my colleagues, Jennifer Sommerfeld. She works with mothers who've experienced difficult births, but she also does women's empowerment work, and she's also a doula. So on one level, you can see it as 3 different things, or you could see it as different stages, being, working, let's say, as a doula for mothers. Well, that's this stage, but then maybe they have a traumatic birth, whether, if they work with her or not, something happens in the birth that's unexpected, that's not wanted, that's challenging and hard. So maybe they work with another doula, or it's a hospital birth, but it's traumatic. Well, that's a different stage. And then maybe they've even overcome that trauma, and they just want to be a more empowered woman, and that's a 3rd stage. So you can see that it's the same. It could be the same woman, 3 different stages. Let's say my computer just closed down. So that's one example. Another example. For myself, one little circle might be people who just feel really uncomfortable with marketing. They feel gross about marketing. Then a second one might be people who are really struggling with their niche. Another one might be people who feel like they've got a pretty clear niche figured out, but they haven't been discovered. On one level, you could say that's 3 different people, but actually, of course, it's the same entrepreneur at different stages. Now, the first stage would just be marketing feels gross. They can't even look at it. But maybe they've handled that. No, marketing feels fine, but I'm realizing my niche is off, and so it's not working. And then once that's figured out, so it's not always that I'm going to work with them through all 3 stages. They might come at stage 1, they might come at stage 2, or at stage 3. If you're a dating coach, you might be working with people who have just gone through a really bad breakup and kind of need to recover and heal from that. And then the next stage might be that they're ready to get back out there and kind of just date in a fun way. And then another stage might be they actually want to find somebody, as a partner, and they're wanting to be less casual about it. So you could say 3 different things, but of course it's just the same person at 3 different stages in their journey. You might there's probably enough examples, but I hope that starts to land, that it can be easy to think, oh, it's too many different target markets. But maybe it's just one person. Maybe we're just looking at the larger arc of their journey. And to remember that you may not be helping them on every aspect. They may be coming in at different entry points. So that's another way to consider it, that there may be multiple doorways into your business. It's not like there's always going to be one. There's that initial first one. That's where people might first start to think. But they might be coming at a few other points too, and you can still receive them. It's not like there only has to be one door to your house. Most houses I know have a front door, a back door, maybe even a side door. So it can be like that with your business as well. There might be multiple points in. It's just good to be clear about what they are, because otherwise you're left with, you say, well, yeah, women who want to be more powerful in their life. And now that might be true for, a woman who wants to have a home birth, a woman who's recovering from birth trauma, and a woman who just wants, but you get the sense it's if you just speak about it in such general terms, it's like, yeah, I'm a dating coach. So, I work with people who want to, work on their dating life. Well, that's true for the recovering from a breakup and wanting to get out there and date and dating more seriously to find a partner. It's true for all of those. And yet, if you don't name the specific doorways, you're just talking about the house. You're saying, oh, isn't this a great house? Yes, it's dating coaching house. It's this women's empowerment house. It's this, oh yeah, marketing, if you want to make your marketing better, house. It's the, it's like that. And that, talking about it in such general terms, is not going to be as compelling. Because people may look at the house and not see how it's relevant to them, but when you show them this particular doorway, they say, oh my God, that's me. I want to see what's on the other side of that door. And they get curious and interested. So hopefully this has been interesting for you, and I'd be curious if you have any examples in your own life or your own business of this where you're realizing that, oh, it's actually the same person in different stages. Because if you do, please post them below, because I'd really love to see what you come up with on this. And of course, if it was useful, put a comment below just to let me know what was most useful from this. And that's all. Thanks so much.